Hello everyone. In this video we're going to be comparing two numbers and then we're going to look at the numerical values. So this is going to be a short video. We have 2 to the power 5 root 2 and 127. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to start with the exponent, which is 5 root 2, and I'd like to compare it to an integer. Why? Because I want to be able to use integer powers, and for that purpose I want to compare this to an integer. So here's what I'm going to do first. 5 root 2 is square root of 50, right? I hope you agree on that. And if you don't know how, you can write the 5 as square root of 25 and then just multiply the radicals. Radicans, right? That's such a weird word. Anyways, so 5 root 2 is the same as square root of 50, which is greater than square root of 49, which happens to be 7. That's interesting. Well, not so interesting, but you get the idea. So what is that supposed to mean? If you forget about everything in the middle, this means 5 root 2 is greater than 7. Now, you should already know this somewhat, because if you think about square root of 2, isn't that about 1.414? Something like that, right? So we know that square root of 2 is greater than 1.4, which is 7 over 5, right? And this gives us what? Same thing. 5 root 2 is greater than 7. Awesome. Okay, now we know this. How do we use that information? Now take a look at the problem. 127 is 1 less than 128, which happens to be a power of 2. And we're kind of talking about a power of 2 here, but it's just irrational, right? Okay, so how do we put these together? So let's start with the closest power of 2. What is the power of 2 that is closest to 127? Think about it. You got it? It's 128. Hopefully you know powers of 2. At least I would say 1 through 10 maybe. And up, because 2 to the power of 10 is so special. Think about it. It contains the 10 in it. And it's like kind of like close to 1,000. Sometimes we just use this to compare powers of 2 with powers of 10. Right? We did this in other videos. Anyways. So I said I was going to be it's going to be a short video, but I'm making it longer. Anyways, 5 root 2 is greater than 7. Hopefully you get the idea. Now, we're going to start with 2 to the 7th power, which is 128. And that just happens to be greater than 127. Let's go ahead and put it together now. 5 root 2 is greater than 7. This implies 2 to the power 5 root 2 is greater than 2 to the power 7, which is 128. Which is greater than 127. So this was kind of like a prep for the chain of inequalities. So forget about everything in the middle and end up with these two things. This is greater than that. So conclusion, 2 to the power 5 root 2 is greater than 127. Let's go ahead and take a look at numerical values. I mean the numerical value, right? Because there's only one value we need to worry about, and that is 2 to the power 5 root 2, which happens to be approximately 134. Pretty close to 134, maybe 0.5 you can say if you want, but that's it. So 2 to the power 5 root 2 is greater than 127. And this brings us to the end of this video. Well, thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. Please let me know. Don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe. I'll see you tomorrow with another video. Until then, be safe, take care, and bye-bye.